Obesity is a leading public health concern in the U.S., yet medical education inadequately prepares future providers to manage it as a chronic disease. Within the context of obesity care, weight bias in healthcare contributes to poor patient outcomes, diminished quality of care, and reduced patient engagement. Medical schools, on average, spend only 10 hours on obesity-related education, and this education is inconsistently integrated into medical curricula. This study aimed to create, implement, and evaluate a scalable e-module learning program that addresses weight bias in healthcare. Medical students enrolled in an osteopathic medical school were invited to participate in this one-arm educational intervention. The research team developed 4 asynchronous weight bias education e-modules called the Weight of Words, in addition to creating a patient case for the AI simulated behavioral encounters. Weight bias and communication skills were assessed using the validated instruments ATOP, HW for attitudes, and BAOP for beliefs about persons with obesity. An AI simulated behavioral encounters performance was evaluated using the AI scored weight sensitivity instrument. Finally, user experience was measured using the user experience questionnaire. Descriptive statistics, paired t-tests, and Wilcoxon-Sign rank tests were used to compare changes over time. Results were calculated based on the sample size of 59 students. ATOP, HW, and BAOP scores significantly improved, which showed increases in positive attitudes and beliefs towards individuals with higher weight. There were also statistically significant increases in student confidence related to providing care to those living with obesity, defining weight bias, describing how weight bias impacts healthcare, and caring for persons living with obesity. Weight-sensitive interaction scores significantly increased after the modules, as well as students on average found the e-learning modules to be supportive, easy to use, efficient, and clear. A pressing need exists to identify actionable, scalable strategies to teach obesity education and to mitigate weight bias in healthcare. Weight bias education delivered through an e-module learning platform may be an effective and sustainable strategy. Limitations include a single institution sample size and a short follow-up period, and future research should use larger samples from students across multiple medical schools and longer follow-up to assess lasting impact. Thank you to the Villanova University Learning Technologies for their valuable support, and to the Independence Blue Cross Foundation for providing funding for this project.